Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to do Reish Nun Tet. We're going to talk about Hatmona, type of Hatmona. After we learn the basic, that has to be cooked and has to be Dosha Moisif Hevel. And so in Shabbos, it's forbidden to do Hatmona. And we describe what is considered Hatmona. Now we're going to
prohibited to do money. You just say
it's prohibited. It's prohibited. In Shabbos himself, you're not to do Atmona. Whatever we said Atmona is only we do before Shabbos. In Erev Shabbos, and then it goes. If it's not Moisiv Hevel, it has to be cooked. Cooked at least Kemachal Benuso, you're cooked complete. But now we're talking about, after it was Mutman, after it was already was hidden, was covered, now we want to know if he's allowed to take it out or not. So we have in the Zayin Sifim, Reish Nun Tet. Muchin, we're going to make it into Muchin or Tzemer, Gzei Tzemer. Muchin means Pirush, says, what is Pirush? Explaining. Kol davar rach keru Muchin. Anything that is soft, it's considered what? Muchin. Like, Kegon. Tzemer gefen, cotton, utlishat tzemer, if you just cut the wool, rach shel behema was soft, ugridat bgadim bluim, if you have shmates, all those things is considered what? Muchin. Shetaman bahem derech mikre, happened to be that he stored in it, he covered with those things the pot, in order to keep the heat. Also, letaltelon. It's forbidden to carry those muchin. Why? Because they considered muktzeh. Since what? It's muktzeh. Why? It's called muktzeh. Because general muchin is choshev. It's considered very important for a person. And generally he does it for, he's going to use it for certain other things. So that's why, if it was toiming it with derech mikre, so it means they still, it's not batal legabe hatmona, and that's why we're going to say that it's forbidden to carry those shmates or those muchin. Now, derech mikre, so we hear the Mishnah Brurah says, even if he does his ragil to store it, even though he didn't say in his mouth, only in his mind he thought that it will be for that purpose, it means he wasn't miyachet for that, and the Bach says it has to be 2 times. It's interesting that the Sharatzin says, Sagi le Shabbat achat, and he doesn't know where the Bach took twice. Okay, it's an Oren, it's a comment. Ela meneh kisuvim. He has to cover it at least twice in order to be used to that. If he didn't say minimum twice, but the Maganavon says enough one time. Enough.
He designates it as what he's going to use it. So the first time he uses it.
Derech mikre, that's called mikre. Mikre happens to me one time. The Maganavon says one time is enough. What?
What does mikre mean?
Mikre happened to be that he covered with it. One time he did it, didn't happen. Some people say what? That the Bach says twice. Shnei pamim. But the Yisod is what it's called muktzeh machmas chisorin kis, because he has in mind to use it for other things. And that's in his mind, it's not made to cover the pot. That's why we cannot do it. It's also the taltel. So what he does, he wants to get the food. So what he does, menaher akisui ve'em noflim, removes, the cover, and like that, all the shmatis and the muchin falls to the side, and then he takes what? The pot. Kegon, shemiktzat megule, shen ze tiltul ela mitzido. Has to be that a little bit you have a way how to, to get to the handle or to the top of the pot, and like this you just pull it to the side, and it falls from the side. It's called what? Tiltul minatzad, carrying from the side, And like that, because you don't want to touch the mukhin himself, because that's muktzeh.
Maybe you'll explain a little bit chisron and kis.
Chisron and kis means that since you have in mind really to use it for clothes, use it, let's say, for other things, so you don't want to lose it. You have in mind really to use it for business, really. So that's called chisron, because you're not going to use it just for that because you're losing money. But it happens to be for right now, it's good for you to use it because you want to keep the heat. That's called chisron. Really, if you can just have, it's like a loss. You don't take a suit and just cover for that. Or a suit you wear. Happens to be you need to heat the pot, so you're going to cover it right now with your suit or with the towels, whatever it is.
I thought we were talking
that
about
wasn't
things
that.
like shmata.
Shmata, but those things, yeah, but those things you use it. Yeah, but
for just that.
Yeah, but those things you use it for other things. You know, let's say shmatas, they use it, let's say for kariot. You know, some people put over here shmata. You know, everybody has, you know, those days, that's what these let's say mukhin. Mukhin, let's say cotton. Cotton is expensive. They use it for a lot of things.
Used to make sofa out of it, beds out of it.
They used to do a lot of things to
Expensive
it.
material.
You know, in America, they say one of the biggest business was shmata business. You know, the Syrian made a lot of money from the shmata.
Well, the definition of the certain kiss is a waste from the pocket.
No, because you have it in mind. Where's your mind? Your mind is really to do business.
Good.
Your mind is really to make money out of it, not just to cover the pot. It wasn't made for that.
What the expression of the certain kiss is that you're saving money or
You're losing money. Mafsidkas, you're losing money.
And why,
If it's
and
made
why,
for that.
And why are you losing money?
Because that thing, you can make money out of it, nice amount, and just using it for that,
You
it's
use
like
it for something that
you're using something benefit from it. You want to use it for something that benefit, not something that is, not. Okay. Ava, im toman gizei begizei tzemer, but if he puts it in gizei tzemer, so gizei tzemer, like what's the difference? Gizei tzemer is for sure, yeah. Afilu lo yechadanga mutar letaltela. Why? Because gizei tzemer, even though star tzemer is muktzeh, because you use it for to sew, like to sew it, but it's not considered choshuv like mukhin. Mukhin is more expensive, but this is less expensive. So if you did it, it's like considered yichud, right? Because it's not expensive; it's cheap material. So it's more reason. The Mishnah Brurah says they say for sure it can be more yichud. It can be accepted to cover the pot. It can be.
You're not going to do business.
You're not going to do business. ואני מן הסתם גזין שאין עומדים לסחוירו. אבל אם נוסם לאויצו, לסחוירו, put in a special storage for business, then for sure, so you have to have in mind, even במחשבה, to say this thing will be to cover the pot, in order to keep the heat.
And even machshav.
Yeah, that's what you should say, even מחשוב. It says, look at the hay, ואם ייחוד לקח פירוש שקודם היום שבס להטמון לאוילום, אפילו אם היה ייחוד רק במחשוב ובעלמה ולא בפה. אם במחשוב זה נכון. ואם תמן, this is the last part, ואם תמן מהם בלא ייחוד, what happened if you didn't do a specialized for that, but he still store it in those clothes, מנער הכיסוי ואין נפלות, just removes the top and they fall on themselves. דהיינו, לא ימה שנוטל הכיסוי הגדרה ששתיר הסגלי עולהו, we don't care that in that that it has a Torah Kli. Why? Says the Mechaber Deloy Nase Bosses Lekach. We have a rule: Bosses Ledover or Isu. Okay, this made for a purpose. Since it made for that purpose, so maybe it's considered Bosses Ledover means that's forbidden to touch it because it's muktzeh. Had in mind, in order for that to cover the parts, so mainly the shmatas or whatever it is, it became like a double, bosses to double because muktzeh. Then it says no, because the main thing really, what is the main thing? Is the clothes or the food that is in the pot?
Because you store it.
Because of the pot. So the pot is the ikar, not the clothes, not the tzemah. The tzemah is only to heat the pot, so that's not considered bosses to double also, and that's why it's muto. Have a good day today.